about that, Kate. I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, run with Barkley. Takes out a one-stop. And he will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
They're now set for 1st and 10. They go to Barkley again. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments. At his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Sanders on the shotgun handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. They manage 3 yards on the totes. It'll bring up second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
from the 46. That's incomplete, trying to set up the screen there.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find the throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Dak now from the gun. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Cooper to Jean in to pick it off. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Up to the races, middle of the field. 30. The 10. At the 5. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Feed the beast. Second time now we've called a touchdown for him, and now he's over 100 yards. Won't need to go anywhere else with the football, but put it in that guy's hands.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Back out come the Cowboys for their second drive. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties, to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
They'll go from the gun with Sanders. And that second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Prescott now on third down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
And this one's away and looking good. Nice angle on this one, headed towards the sideline. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. They'll start this one out with Barkley. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's out in the clear. Inside the 25. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 20-zip lead. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. His third of the game on the ground.
Okay, we hear week after week how hard it is to run the football at the NFL level, and it is. But this guy today, he's making it look easy, and they rarely do that from the running back position.
on now to attempt a point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 21-zip already. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's the Eagles soaring to an early lead. We'll return to the link right after this.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. His return starts at the 5. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And things are really getting away from him, so an important moment here to try and get a sustained possession going. Ball at the 33 for first down. First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson out left. And this one doesn't go far.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And no first down here. He's up to the 42-yard line. Another half yard, and he'd have had it.
A gain of 6 yards.
Prescott now on 3rd and 1. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Am I seeing this correctly? This punt is being returned from inside his own end zone. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And eventually, Brock, one of their drives going to fail to reach that end zone. But through 3 possessions so far, they have been perfect.
And in order for that to happen, somebody somewhere on this defense has got to rise to the occasion.
Great, set.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I've told you this story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row, Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hurts with it on 3rd and short. This one's caught. Smith has it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush down out to his left. Now here he goes. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. 2nd down coming up.
He steps out of bounds.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. It's the Eagles with 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Gets himself free. Escapes the pocket. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Elliott connects there. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
So that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Cowboys about set to take over. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. 1st and 10, Prescott. Got it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Eagles have it!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Running right, it's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
That's Smith on the slant. Oh, they try to rattle. It's a live ball. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Cowboys ready to go on offense a final time in this 1st half. Backed up this far and with such little time left, Brock, you gotta imagine they're just gonna kneel this out. Prescott is hit and he lost the football. And the Birds got to it. Not able to take this one to the goal line, but a turnover, Brock, does set them up inside the 5. Now we're gonna get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Throwing now, following the turnover. The back's got it.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
At the Cowboys' 3-yard line.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Barkley. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles get more points to end a lopsided 1st half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles continue piling on to this lead. kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He throws a bullet deep to the... That's grabbed inside the 30. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the 3rd quarter right away.